Hi viewers, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss an interesting topic, defense mechanism. These defense mechanisms are used in daily life but unknowingly. Let's discuss about these defense mechanisms in detail. According to Sigmund Freud, defense mechanism is a process in which the unconscious brain defends or protects a person against anger, shame, guilt, loss of self-esteem, conflicts, or any unacceptable feelings. These defense mechanisms help people to resolve from conflicts and reduces the stress and anxiety. Most of the time, these defense mechanisms are activated from the unconscious brain. Most of the defense mechanisms are self-deceptive in nature. We have two types of defense mechanisms, that is bodily defense mechanism and ego defense mechanism. Bodily defense mechanism. The human body has three primary lines of defense to fight against foreign invaders, including viruses, bacteria, fungi, as physical and chemical barriers, non-specific innate responses and specific adaptive responses, whereas ego defense mechanism is the unconscious resources used by the ego to reduce conflicts between the id and superego and are a reflection of how an individual deals with a conflict and stress. We have two types of defense mechanisms, the positive defense mechanism and the negative defense mechanism. Compensation, substitution, sublimation, rationalization, repression, undoing, identification, transference, intellectualization and introjection belong to the positive defense mechanisms, whereas suppression, displacement, projections, regression, fixation, fantasy, reaction formation, conversion, dissociation and denial belong to negative defense mechanism. So let us discuss about all these defense mechanisms in detail. In the positive defense mechanisms, first comes compensation. It is a defense mechanism in which the anxiety is relieved by compensation for personal weakness. Just for example, a child who is very weak in education may show her excellence in extracurricular activities. Next comes substitution. It is a mechanism in which the unachievable goals are replaced by achievable goals. For example, a student wishing to join for MBBS may substitute with a nursing or a physician assistant course. Sublimation is the mechanism in which the socially unacceptable behavior is channelized into an acceptable behavior. A boy who is more aggressive and competitive may channelize his behavior into an acceptable sports player. Rationalization is a mechanism in which the person rationalizes his mistakes and unacceptable behavior by excuses or by making logical reasoning. For example, a husband who may not enjoy the company of his wife may rationalize that his wife is very shy and doesn't like to come out. Repression is a defense mechanism in which the individual unconsciously forgets the unpleasant and painful experiences. For example, a woman may unconsciously forget her painful experience of fighting with her husband for the happiness of her children. Undoing is the act of purposeful reversing or cancelling the unacceptable act. For example, a father shouting at her daughter for her poor academic performance may reverse it by bringing a new toy or a game by the evening. In identification, the individual improves the self-worth by increasing his or her talents and characteristic features like a person whom he admires. The person improves the personality and self-esteem, thereby increases the self-satisfaction, success and achievement. For example, the son of a builder may improve his work skills by improving his educational qualifications and also making additional qualifications in the same field, creating his own identity. Transference is the image of one person is unconsciously identified with the image of another person. For example, a person may compare a nurse with her lovable daughter. Sometimes there may also be a negative defense mechanism, that is, if she dislikes her daughter, she may also treat the nurse in a very aggressive and a rude manner. Intellectualization is a mechanism in which the actual anxiety is not expressed due to logical thinking, reasoning and analysis. Example, a teacher cancels a student's research topic. The student, instead of crying and feeling upset, she goes in analysis of why the research project is being cancelled. Introduction is the values and characteristics of significant persons are incorporated into one's personality. For example, if a man likes a polite and a soft-natured person, he may prefer such a type of girl as his life partner. Hope this video was informative and interesting. Let us see the defense mechanisms, that is the negative defense mechanism, in the next video. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more videos.